Which one of these teams do y'all think is frauds? We're starting right there. We're starting at the fraud list. I see
This
a
isn't
team in red.
finalized, is it?
No.
Nah, this ain't finalized. I think that who might not make Indies on the like fighting for their lives this week. I think Green Bay might be fighting for their lives this week. Jacksonville, I think, is even in a three-way tie. I think so. We'll see what happens. Who y'all think are frauds though out of this right now, going into week 18?
Go ahead, D. These guys want to hear what the fuck we gotta say. Go ahead, D.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Jacksonville's not locked in yet. I think that there's teams that are better than Jacksonville. There's teams that are better than Cleveland, but take care of business, they'll still lose to Baltimore. So I don't know.
Have you seen Cleveland play lately?
Yeah.
Flacco might be the best quarterback in the league.
The league.
But we're counting on that to surpass Baltimore.
He showed me enough.
Yep.
Sheesh. That's crazy.
Baltimore lost to was it Touchy or
yeah.
TJ Walker or the other dude?
Both of them, I think, same time.
The Rams aren't that great.
Touchy might have got hurt there.
Indiana's not that great.
They don't have the conversation tone.
Indianapolis.
Excuse me?
They don't have the conversation about how
you don't know how to have a conversation.
No.
You need to stop talking to my guy like that for real.
Tone, I said they don't have the conversation about how good Flacco's playing. They don't want to have the conversation.
So you're on my side now?
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
I didn't even say anything. Why am I getting shit on? At least they fuck me for.
No one said anything about you.
They don't want to have that conversation. Hey, he said they don't want to have that conversation. If you two are on the same side, they is plural. There's only two of us left.
Well, when the Fed boys talking, I just
when the said these and they them.
When the Fed boys,
you're sick.
When the Fed boys are talking, I group them together. Lamar Jackson, last time they played the Browns, he had 2 picks, 1 touchdown,
pick 6. Lost the game.
Yards.
Lost the game. Pick 6. I remember it vividly.
Ty, you're a big Ravens advocate. How you feel about them going into the Brown Stadium and playing probably a top?
They're not going into the Brown Stadium.
Why the fuck are they going to the Browns? Why are they going to anybody's stadium as a 1 seed?
No, don't they? Hold on, bro.
Baltimore plays Cleveland Steelers this week, bro.
Sorry, I got mixed up. I got told.
Don't even need to win.
Well, how do you feel about them playing them in the playoffs? Regardless.
I don't give a fuck who they play. None of these guys are fucking with them, except for Buffalo. That's it.
Buffalo?
Yes.
Buffalo might not make it.
Buffalo might not even make the playoffs.
Oh, Buffalo's making the playoffs. Not only are they making the playoffs, they went to the divisional round. No. Can they make it to the conference finals versus Baltimore? Yes, they're making it to the conference finals.
Potentially.
No, they are.
It's not too crazy.
They are. Josh Allen's really him on all levels. Always has been, always will be.
Disagree. I think he had a pretty shitty season, but it's okay.
No, he had a pretty shitty first half of the season. Second half, he's been fucking amazing. Check the stats. In his last 4 games, 26 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Got those picks down.
3,400 yards.
In the last 4 games, he's going for 3,400 yards. Wow.
You don't know the fact that he said he had 26 touchdowns in 4 games?
I like that, though. He's beating the Chiefs, Cowboys, Chargers, Patriots. Okay. I mean, it's the Bills. I think I had to disagree with you on Indiana, though. And I like the Colts. In the Indianapolis Colts.
I don't.
I like them.
I like them versus Miami.
Gardner
No.
Minshew's a dog.
Miami will torch them.
Miami sucks.
Miami sucks against good teams. They'll torch the Colts.
So you said you said the Indianapolis probably shouldn't be there. You said that Cleveland shouldn't be there. No, Coach said that.
Oh.
Well, I said that they're frauds, meaning that I think there's
frauds.
teams that are better than them.
Got you.
But I mean, there's like we had this conversation early in the season. There's a lot of teams that are actually not that great this year. There's a few really, really good teams, and all the other ones are kind of just fighting for scraps.
I just noticed that the Seahawks aren't in here.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Yeah,
the Dallas Cowboys might be frauds.
Say more.
Might be.
They might be frauds, bro. Their last 4 games have looked real fraudulent like. Okay? They got destroyed by Buffalo. Sorry, not their last 4. 4 of their last 5. They took apart the Eagles, who were frauds as well. So, got destroyed by Buffalo. Went to Miami, lost to Miami, who's not good against good teams. We've seen that. And should have lost on Saturday night. Don't make that face. I know you saw the video. The dude walked to the referee and he said, "I'm eligible." And then the ref said, "He's not eligible." And he threw a flag on him. Okay?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Bro, they
lost
cheated.
that game to the Detroit Lions. The 4th game I'm talking about is the one where the Seahawks put up 35 points on them. The sorry Seahawks put up 35 points on the Cowboys. That's your defense? Don't want it.
What you got to say about that, AL?
I said they gave up 1 35-point game, and then before that they gave up 17, 10, 10, and then after that 13. They gave up 31 to the Bills.
Hold on, real quick.
22 and 19.
Let me interject real quick. You said they gave up how much?
35.
10 point. What are we saying?
Nothing.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying they're cooked. That's what I'm saying.
The luckiest thing that ever happened to them was Philadelphia losing to the Cardinals and getting the division back. Because let me tell you, if Dallas won or if Philly won the division and Dallas was a wild card, sure, they might get through Tampa in the first round. Then they'll take their sorry little team to San Francisco and lose by 40 like they do in every playoff game against the 49ers. 40.
Yeah.
Dak gets owned by the Niners year after year in the playoffs. We've seen it over and over. Now, they're going to win the division. So what's going to happen is they're going to win the first game against the little Packers, assuming the Packers win. And then they're going to go play against Detroit in Dallas. Detroit should have beat them in Dallas. So anything's possible. And then the next week, after San Francisco blows through Philly by 40, San Francisco's going to blow through Dallas by 40. Because everyone in the NFC is frauds except the San Francisco 49ers. Everyone in the AFC is frauds except the Baltimore Ravens. Buffalo.
That was a great soliloquy. That was a great, very poetic soliloquy you just put out there into the world. And this is why you're wrong, buddy. Well, this is why you're right, and you're wrong. I think that, well, you're wrong. Well, you're right. I'm lost. All I want to say is, all I want to say is I told y'all at the beginning of the year that Dak Prescott was going to throw for 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns, and he did it, and I'm very happy that I was right about that. And I stick to my roots that Dallas is going to make it to the Super Bowl. I told y'all they were going to win the division. I told y'all that. I was going to bet on them. The only reason I didn't bet on them early at the Muckleshoot Casino in August is because boy next to it was like, you going to bet on them Cowboys? Yes, I want to. Peer pressure made me bet out of them.
Oh, shit.
But
It happened.
I think that this team is different. I think teams, Ty, you say it all the time. We get really stuck in our ways when it comes to, what do you say? Just over, how do you put it, bro? Like when somebody's doing bad, we shit on them. When somebody's doing good, we overhype them. You say we do that all the time. All Dallas has to do is lose a game, and you guys come in here and act like they're the worst football team in the league. I think Dallas is a really good football team. I think they're going to run through whoever's in front of them at home. Of course, that's what they needed with that home court. All they needed was that home field advantage. They're going to get to that conference championship, and we're going to see it. We're going to see it's going to be a dog fight.
No,
now, San Francisco probably the second best team in the league, and are they probably the only one of two teams that aren't frauds in the NFC? Yes, you're correct. But I think that conference, Dallas. I don't think Dallas is a fraud in the NFC.
San Francisco is going to show them what kind of frauds they are, bro. They've already done it once this year.
They've done it once this year, and like I told Ty, that was
play on the road
2 weeks ago.
We know that. They said they can't play on the road. They're
losing the teams on the road that they're supposed to lose. Like you said, San Francisco is probably the better team. I just think that this conference championship is going to be better, and I think that Dallas is going to prove something. Like I said, I think for Dak, it's Super Bowl or bust. So he's going to have to do something.
Sounds like a bust to me.
Let's see. Ty, I yield my rest of my time.
Okay. He's missing free throws, bro.
Comes to me. I vouched for one team in the beginning of the year when asked who did I think was going to win the Super Bowl. Look at him. 1 seed. Best record in the league. I was asked who I thought the MVP was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Go check. Check the internets. Check the webs. You see who's number one. I also vouch for another team with a quarterback who was called a shit game manager. Yet he's third in MVP voting, and they have the number 1 seed in the San Francisco 49ers. Those two I am very certain on. As Tone said, they're truly the only non-frauds in the playoffs. Your guys' is GOAT, Patty Mahomes. Yeah, his team is cooked, barbecued, sauteed, broiled, filleted, however you want to cook them up. Those guys are done for. I was once told the Kansas City Chiefs Patty Mahomes could play for the fucking Detroit Pistons and they would win the championship.
Good.
Not fucking with it.
Good.
I am vouching for Buffalo though. They played some great football and Josh Allen looks really good out there. I'm just gonna put that out there. Your Jacksonville boys that you guys hold so high, they're cooked. You hear me?
Oh, no one's ever hyped up the Jacksonville Jaguars on here besides Lanye. Lanye is the only one that ever had the
time out, bro. When we were doing our top fives, you're telling me Ale and fucking Lanye didn't have him in the top 5.
I don't remember Ale. Lanye did for sure.
I can't put him in the top 5 when they were playing good. We had Denver as the worst team. We had Denver as the worst team in the league, and then 2 weeks ago you said they're the best team. You called it. I love Mr. Unlimited.
You just
they're
lied.
looking so good.
You just lied.
You didn't say that.
Also I
Coach, he
found
didn't
out
say that?
why you keep
I
calling him
wasn't
Mr.
there. Oh,
Fucking
I missed
Unlimited.
it.
No, hey, he lied, Tone. Look, I
Coach.
figured out the reason why. Ale keeps on fucking saying Mr. Unlimited every fucking podcast. I'm on the YouTubes, and you know how it plays automatically. I'm watching Speak, and guess what fucking show comes on next? Pat fucking McAfee. And you know, Mr. Unlimited, that's all I heard from them. Mr. Unlimited. You need to stop watching them if that's what they're gonna be influence you to do. You hear me? I like Pat too, and JJ Watt. JJ Watt's up there speaking. Anyway, as I was saying, your Philly boys cooked. Your Detroit boys, don't even get me fucking started. They can't even beat the Cowboys. Cooked.
I like
Should have
Detroit.
beat him. You seen him report, Ty.
Hey, the Cowboys, they shouldn't even won that game. Cooked. I'm just saying, all these guys are cooked. Besides San Fran, Baltimore, and Buffalo. Mark my words.
Buffalo's weird to me, bro.
And
They're bad.
I know it's Baltimore Ravens. Yes, they are probably the best team in the league, but we still haven't seen them perform in the playoffs ever. Since Joe Flacco was there, who was probably going to beat the Baltimore Ravens if they meet in that divisional round. So don't let it happen. And I'd put money on it.
Okay,
Here's what's going to happen, though, Ty.
Hold on. 2019, your Baltimore boys were 14-2.
Oh my gosh, bro!
They lost to
I'm
10 a
sick of
fucking
this.
C. And I
Lamar
remember
won the
watching
MVP
that game.
year too.
And he won the MVP. You're sick of what? 11-5. Guess who? They
Because
lose
didn't
against?
you just say,
Baltimore.
like I told
They lose
Ty,
to the
that was
Buffalo
10
Bills.
weeks ago? Nigga, you just went back 5 years.
I'm just giving you the stats. I'm giving you their playoff potential, and they suck in the playoffs. What are you
Why
going to
does
do?
it matter with Baltimore, but it doesn't matter when Dallas gets their fucking ass kicked? It gets
I
35
agree.
put on them by the fucking Seahawks. Why doesn't it matter 10 weeks ago, but it matters 5 years ago?
I agree that Dak has had some, and the Cowboys have had some unfortunate events. Cowboys, I was there when Tony Romo
That's not what I
fumbled the
asked.
ball
That's not what I asked.
line. I
That's
was
not
there.
what I asked. You keep dancing around what I asked, and I want you to just answer straight up.
What?
Why does 10 weeks not matter, but 4 years matters? 5 years.
Say more about this 10 weeks thing. I'm
Here's
lost
my
on that.
thing. I'm just saying, bro. Tone brought up the Seahawks versus the Cowboys and how they got how much put up on them,
35.
Tone? 35 put on them, and you try to dismiss it as if it was irrelevant. But then when we were talking about Baltimore before, you said, "Oh, they lost to Cleveland 12 weeks ago, however the fucking long that was, and now we're going back 5 years."
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just giving you recent history of Baltimore Ravens. One, losing to Cleveland, and two, their playoff history. They suck in the playoffs. What you going to do? Flacco was the last person to even be good, and that's the only reason they probably won that year is because Ray Lewis was his last year. Now he was on his damn victory lap tour, whatever you want to call it, and that's probably the only reason they won. So all I'm saying to you is, me and Tone have been talking about the history of Baltimore Ravens in the playoffs since the beginning of the season. And that's facts.
You didn't.
And I'm sticking to it. I'm just bringing it all around.
Whatever, dude. Your Cowboys are cooked.
I know they suck in the
just don't
playoffs.
want you to talk about fucking history when it's convenient for you. Your goalpost moving doesn't work with me, buddy. You can be as angry as you want to, but you're not going to move the goalpost on me, brother.
Oh, let me tell you something, buddy.
Keep it still. Hey, 10 feet high. Keep it there.
I'll move it. I'll make it 11.
Look at you moving already.
Fuck Baltimore. Cleveland's beating them divisional round. Bet it.
Bro, so here's what's going to happen, though. Here's what's going to happen. Buffalo's going to win. Right, Ty?
Yes.
Cleveland's going to win. Correct?
I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been keeping up with Cleveland, but I heard Flacco's been going nutty.
He's a dog.
Yeah. He's the best football. He's the best quarterback in the league right now.
And Miami's
Bar
gonna
none. Bar none.
Okay,
so the 2 seed, the 5 seed, and the 6 seed are gonna win. Now I don't know if you know this about the little football, the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
but the lowest seed plays the highest seed remaining.
Yeah.
So when Buffalo wins as a 6th seed, assuming Indy doesn't win, Buffalo is going to play Baltimore in the divisional round.
That's gonna be a crazy
And
game,
Cleveland's
brother.
going to play Miami.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
I know.
Because you think
Why
they're
you-
going to be in the conference finals.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
You
Indy
know
would have
how
to
I
win
feel
for
about
that to happen.
Miami. Me personally, I think Miami's cooked. I don't really keep up with the Colts like
Do
that.
you keep up with anybody?
No, but listen.
That's all I keep hearing you
No,
say
he
is I
knows
don't really
everything.
keep up with
I
them
said
like
two
that.
teams, the fucking
That's all you
Cleveland
keep saying is I don't
Browns.
keep up with them like that. I don't keep
Ooh.
up with them. I don't keep up with them either. I don't keep up with them. I don't keep up with them. Them.
I said two teams, bro. Sorry, I don't have a Cleveland and an Indiana jersey. Dude, I don't give a fuck about those guys. They're chopped liver.
I don't have
I
a
don't
jersey
give a-
not.
either.
They're not. They're not,
Okay,
though. That's my
hey,
team.
L, I
They're
hope there's
not.
nothing but upsets, and it's a 7 seed versus 7 seed in the fucking final in the championship, bro.
Well, why do you
Oh
hope that?
my God.
Well, this is
Yo,
what he
who's
wants,
hoping
bro.
for that?
He's telling me that all these top teams suck. Baltimore sucks. San Francisco might be good.
I
But then
didn't
he's
say it.
vouching. He's vouching for the Colts. What are we
When did I
doing?
say it?
You're
I
vouching
not
for
get
the
it?
Colts,
Colts
but
and
you're
Did I
Packers.
not?
downing Baltimore. Get the fuck
You
out of
just
here,
said
dude.
you just said the Colts are
Whatever,
gonna
bro.
win.
Whatever, bro. I'm talking about Ale right now. I don't give a fuck about what I
Did
said. I'm
I?
talking about Ale.
Did I not just say that San Francisco is the second best team in the league and Baltimore is the first best team?
Whatever,
All I
dude.
want you to do is acknowledge talent in the league. Indiana's not bad.
Hey,
Cleveland's
everybody
not
in the
bad.
league is talented, bro. They all are
No,
talented football players
no,
compared to the
no,
average human. So
no.
I don't know what you want me to
Disagree.
say. I
No, I
don't.
want you to acknowledge what I'm saying. Because you're throwing rocks at me and I'm just trying to
You
bring
couldn't
flowers to the
tackle
table,
Ezekiel
bro.
Elliott.
You're right.
See, everybody in the league is talented. So I'm trying to tell you, bro. You
Ezekiel
just
Elliott
said
couldn't.
no. You just
Listen,
said no,
bro.
they're not. He
People
didn't
have
just say
both
that.
over at the same time.
But all four of us probably. I don't think in open field, I don't think any of us are fucking with him at the same time. 1-on-4.
Nope.
I don't like how you came and cussed me out when Tone's the one that called you out for not giving a fuck about anybody in the league but Baltimore and San Francisco.
Yeah, he said and stopped, and then you just kept on going.
I just want you to acknowledge some good teams.
And I said I acknowledge the good teams. Baltimore, San Francisco, and Buffalo. I already did it. I'm not gonna see you. You the one that said, who do I think are frauds? Indianapolis is still under me. I don't even think they're frauds. I don't think anything of them. Fuck them. They're the 7th seed. I don't give a fuck about Indianapolis. They're not even Indiana. Indianapolis Colts. Fuck them.
Hey,
sorry.
You might not keep up with them, Ty, but don't sleep on the Rams.
Hey, I like the Rams.
Oh my god.
Hey, and look,
bro.
hold on. I can't like the Rams.
No, you can love the Rams.
I don't love
You can
them. I
love
just
them.
like them
It's
a little
just
bit.
funny to hear who you keep up with. Anybody on your fantasy football team is who you keep up with.
Which Ram do you have?
You had
Okay,
you had bad.
let's stop this
you
here.
had
First and foremost, let's start here. I said there were two teams I didn't keep up with: the Cleveland Browns and Indy. I don't know why you guys act like I said everybody except for Baltimore I don't keep up. So I don't know what you guys heard, but let me make this very clear. Let me make this very clear. I said it for two teams. If there's reasons I should be keeping up with these teams, let me know now, please.
I tried.
Joe Flacco's taking the league by storm.
How long has Joe Flacco been doing this? Because I just told you I've heard about Joe Flacco and he's doing very well. So how long has he been doing this?
About 6 weeks,
bro. Out of 17, bro.
He just started playing.
You would have said any number in the world, Tone.
what
He
the
would have
fuck
said
does
that.
that
You would
have
have said
to
any
do with
word,
me?
any number in the
Bro,
world.
he just started playing. He couldn't do anything for
What
the other
does that
game.
have
in
to
the
do
world.
with me, bro?
What?
Oh,
What does that have to do with me, bro? Just because he started playing, should have played sooner. Maybe I would have been tapped in a little more.
can I tell you?
Just because he
Can I
does
tell you a
something at the
story?
very end.
Can I tell you? Can I tell
They
you a story, Ty?
also, let me tell you this one. They also have the Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Myles Garrett.
He's played 16 games.
Yes, I know. He's
No,
good.
you don't. You don't keep up with
He's
them.
really. I don't keep up with the team. I don't keep up with the fucking Detroit Piston. But I know
You don't
Kate
know these
Cunningham.
guys.
I know Kate Cunningham's pretty fucking good, brother.
I keep up with the Pistons.
I know. Jalen Duran just got back and he's wilding.
Look at those
I
numbers.
don't keep up with these idiots.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you a
crazy.
story, Ty? Can I tell you a story,
He's
Ty?
playing very
Ty, can I
well,
tell you-
like I
Ty.
said.
Ty, can I tell you a story? Can I tell you a story, please?
36, 9, 13.
Can I tell you a story, please?
13 touchdowns, 8 picks.
Doesn't
The
matter.
fuck
are you
showing me
all
right
back
now?
for him.
What are you showing me right now?
Dub.
Can I tell you a story,
Oh, you're
please?
just looking at the dub versus Chicago, Houston, and the Jets. Okay, go ahead.
Houston's bad now?
Go ahead.
Here we go.
I didn't.
Houston
Who said they
bad?
were bad? See,
You
this
tried
is
to
what I'm
downplay
talking
them
about.
like they're
You
bad
guys
or
are
something.
such fucking extremists, and it pisses me
You
off.
just tried to
Why? You guys are such
Extremists.
extremists, and it pisses me off. Why does it
Those
always have to be
extremists.
at extreme? I always have to be. Oh, I either have to
Extremists
think
is
they're the best
crazy.
team in the world, or I think they're the worst fucking people ever. I literally
Houston's
just
bad,
named
though?
3 teams, and he goes, "Houston's bad now." I don't know. Is that what you're saying, brother?
Well, you grouped them in with the Jets and the Bears like it was a
Let me-
Jets,
something
Bears,
Let me
special.
slow this
Whoa.
train down.
Houston's not
Because
even in the fucking playoffs. Houston's not even in
Let
the
me
Tell you a
playoffs.
stupid story.
Let me slow this train down. No, first off, I'm gonna cuss Ty out real quick. Let me tell you something, Ty. What you're not gonna do is come in here and sit here and point fingers at us like we're just stepping all over you and we're extremists. No, you're not gonna do it. You grouped those fucking teams in there and said, "Yeah, he beat this team, that team, and that team," insinuating that teams are bullshit. Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do
can
that.
you pull up the playoff brackets again?
Don't do that.
Okay. Let me see. Where are the Texans? No Texans.
Okay, so when
Okay,
Tone
so
calls you
you're
out
mad
on
at
you,
me for saying that
now-
he beat
so now
3
when
non-playoff
Houston wins the
teams?
game
Is that
on
what we're saying? Is
Saturday,
that what
when
we ran
Houston
out?
beats Indy
Because
on
he
Saturday
beat
and they
3
make the playoffs,
non-playoff
you need to
teams,
keep the
all
same
of a
energy,
sudden
bro.
I'm in the wrong
Because
because
they're
I
gonna
pointed
beat the
that
Bills
out.
on
You're
Saturday,
acting
and they're
like
gonna
I
be right
said,
in the
oh, he
playoff
beat
picture
Philly,
come
Detroit,
Sunday.
and Buffalo. Like, I didn't say that. I just said that he beat 3 teams that aren't even the fucking playoffs. Next week, those guys are going to Cabo. You understand that? And because he beat them and had fucking 13 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in fucking 5
Houston's
games,
gonna win on Saturday, and
Huh?
they're gonna be in
You
the
think
playoff
he's
picture
nasty
Sunday.
because of that? Fuck out
Gonna
of here.
say,
I don't
buddy.
got time to be. I'm not doing this shit with you niggas. I ain't doing this shit with you Negroes. Not none of yous. Next topic. Fuck.
you are doing it.
Fuck.
You
I'm
are.
not doing this shit with you niggas.
We baited you. You took the bait. You're here and you lost.
Didn't lose.
Like I said, like I tell you week
Sorry.
after week, just because you talk with conviction doesn't mean you're right.
I am right though. You mad at me because they beat a New York Jets team who's not in the playoffs, a Houston team who's not in the
Top
playoffs,
10
and a
defense.
fucking Chicago
Till next
Bears
week.
who will
Till
never
next
be in the
week.
playoffs for the next 30 years.
Till next week.
And that's my point. And that's my
Once
point.
got
And
they
once
beat
I-
Jacksonville though.
And that's my point. And let me tell
Way
you
to beat
something, bro.
Jacksonville. Is that what you
You know
want?
who else
You want
they
me to
beat?
clap because they beat Jacksonville? Jacksonville's frauds. I
know-
think we all are in agreement.
You
Yes
know
or
who
no?
else they beat?
Yes or no?
You know who else they beat?
Yes or no?
You know who else they beat?
Yes or no?
Who else they beat?
So we are okay. So we are all in agreement. Because I seen they
You know-
lost
you
the
know who else
fucking
they beat?
Rams too. Niggas don't want to talk about that. And I
know
just
who
said
else-
this nigga was playing good. He playing
You know
very
who else
well.
they beat?
That's what I said. Did I not say that, L?
Yep.
Okay.
You-
So
you
what's
know who
next
else
on the
they beat?
agenda? Jazz niggas.
I didn't get to tell my story, but whatever,
They
bro.
beat the
Like,
Ravens, bro.
Weak ass story. I don't give a fuck about your fucking story.
They beat
Not
the
no
Ravens
more.
in
This story's out of
Baltimore.
here. Cooked. Hey,
In
so
Baltimore.
nice, bro. Hey, I hope the Baltimore Ravens lose just for you.
You're weird,
Hey,
bro.
here's my thing. You
You're
acting like that
weird.
somebody beat somebody a long time, bro. I don't know if you know this,
Oh,
bro.
here we
But
go.
all throughout, I don't know if you know this, but all throughout the fucking Golden State Warriors dynasty, when they were at their peak,
Oh,
when they were fucking 73 and 19, do you know who beat them every single year? The Los
the
Angeles
distance,
Lakers.
dude. I don't care.
The Los Angeles. So just because somebody loses somebody doesn't mean that's the end of the fucking world. You guys can hang on to that loss all you want, but you know when it's game time, you guys aren't fucking putting money up on him. So stop doing that.
I just said I'll put money up on Cleveland beating
man.
Baltimore. I just said it. So what are
He
we talking
did.
about?
FanDuel, put
did.
a band on it because you know they're gonna be
He did just say
odds are
that.
gonna be against them. So you might as well put a band on them and wait for them to win, right? Hurry up and do it. Ass niggas. Let's go.
He can't bet on them
do it
because they're
now.
not
Like, I
they're not
can't do
playing
it
each
now.
other
So,
right now.
like,
Let's go.
call me out when it happens. I'll see you. What do you want me to do?
Hey, hopefully they need to get past Jacksonville first. Weak ass. They need to get past weak ass Jacksonville. I'm not doing this with you niggas.
He's mad at me because he looked at a black screen for 30 minutes. You mad at me?
Yeah, you brought a lot of
I
bad
do want to say
energy
this
in here.
though. That's all right. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't say you did.
Yeah.
Oh man.
One thing I will give you though, Ty. One thing I will give you though, and I'm gonna give it to you right now. Lamar's gonna win MVP, and he deserves it. I'll give him that. He deserves it.